So welcome back to WhyZ, and I'm really sorry guys if I sound different in this video because I'm kind of sad, kind of anxious and kind of exhausted after reading all the things that are happening currently. As you can tell by the title, this video is all about the new implementation of the COPPA policy and its implication on the anime YouTube community as well as my own channel. This video will be very much informal with you guys, and I won't do any sort of cuts or edits here. And I'd just like to talk with you guys about the current situation that is going on and the effects that will take place from this by, what was it? January 2020. So, where should I even begin with? I guess a little backstory first as to what exactly is COPPA. So basically, it's a 1998 United States law about protection of children's privacy online. Now, you'd probably be thinking that this must be a good thing, right? Because hey, privacy is a very big issue. It's a multinational issue that is going on for a long, long time now. And protecting children is a very important thing. So what is the problem here? Well, the problem lies in its absurdly outdated and kind of childish regulations. I won't divulge into the law exactly, as I'm neither a lawyer nor a law student. Hell, I'm not even a United States citizen. But basically, what this law implies is that children below the age of 13 are to be protected online from, the things called like data cookies and every sort of online data collection mechanisms. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say. But YouTube's algorithm relies on data like these to serve video into recommendation feed as well as to provide personalized ads so as to sustain the creator. Now here lies the main problem. You see that Google and YouTube as well were seemingly collecting the data and thus they were sued big time. And last year they had to pay some $1 million in settlement. I won't go into the nitty gritty of the details here. You can easily search it up online, or I would simply leave some links in the description below for you to give a read. Anyway, now what's happening is that the COPPA law is being strengthening and it's like, strengthening its grips on YouTube. And YouTube is simply backing off. It's not doing anything. It's not even helping the creators. And that's ridiculous. From January 2020, every creator is bound to mark their videos as made for kids or not made for kids. Again, sounds fair, but this is extremely biased, and the very problem lies here in the definition of a kid, or rather, kids' content. The vagueness of the situation is what's making every creator on this platform anxious because there is no fair definition of what exactly it means to be a kid, or like what exactly is the definition for made for kid content. Like, yeah, they have given a 10-point list mentioning the things that will qualify as being targeted for kids. But please pardon my foul language. That is utterly bullshit and outright biased. Like, let's just go through some of these stuff. Some of them I can understand to some extent, like having child actors. Still, there can be exceptions to that. I'm not saying that it's outright child content by just having a child actor, but still, I can see what their intentions are for that. But never mind that. Let's talk about this. Does your channel have bright colors? Yes, of course it does. My channel is not about horror or horror gameplay or like mysteries or something. It used to be once upon a time, but not now. That's why I don't use the dark or gloomy color effects to set the vibe or the tone. I talk about movies, I talk about anime, I talk about games, I talk about everything pop culture. Of course, I will have bright colors, and even with a conservative percentage, I'd like to think that more than 80% of YouTubers and content creators use bright colors in their videos. This is just dumb. So, next, do you use words like cool, free stuff, duh, etc.? Wait, what the hell is this? This is bonkers and unacceptable guidelines for describing kids stuff because these are normal English words. Normal English words that you and me use in everyday life, not just YouTube, like in everyday life. This is not a suitable definition for anything made for kids. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about the main thing here. According to this guideline, any and every animated character or caricature is something meant for kids. Toys meant for kids. Games are meant for kids. What the actual hell? This is just blatant misuse of freedom and narrow mindedness, stemming down to the age old idiotic notion that animation is just meant for kids. That is wrong and stupidic. This is the biggest okay boomer moment that I've seen in recent times. And I don't want to generalize or make stereotypes, but I'm pretty sure this man and basically the whole federal institution that is making these laws for us, for the creators, they don't have any idea about, say, something like even Pokemon. And to them, anything animated is just made for kids. This is an absurd notion. Just have a look at anime series or anime in general. There's so much variety. There is just so much variety in them. Have a look at Parasite, have a look at Akira, or even have a look at Grave of the Fireflies. There are so many examples about this scenario. The FTC needs to realize that there's a huge section of people, adults, who love to talk about stuff like these. Stuff like collectibles, toys, Legos, action figures. Adults like me who like to talk about cartoons, who like to talk about anime, and pretty much anything about pop culture, stemming from Star Wars to Harry Potter to MCU. And these videos are made for adults. These are not targeted or these are not meant for kids. These are not intended for kids. Let me give you two more examples. Last year I made a video about the Gene Deitch era of Tom and Jerry. It was an analysis video where I talk about the history of the show, its production, and its narrative and stylistic changes. Yes, the property is Tom and Jerry, something that kids enjoy, and even adults do, by the way. But no kid would be interested in listening to a man talking about a person called Gene Deitch from the 1960s. They'd much rather watch the actual episode than watch my video. And that's what I had thought while making the video myself. A creative analysis on the lesser known era of Tom and Jerry, something that the older fans will appreciate. And that reflects on the statistics as well. Out of the 10,000 views that this video has garnered, the biggest age group is from 18 to 24. And not surprisingly, a large chunk is also from people above the age of 40 years. Barely anyone below 18 had watched it. A similar case happened with the YouTube channel Dave Lee Down Under. He had a fantastic video made this year about the evolution of Tom and Jerry from 1940 to 2020. Again, the video is about a cartoon property, but it's not specifically targeted for kids. This is something YouTube, COPPA, and the FTC must understand. This just shows how vague and basically biased these laws are. I can give you numerous examples of this. For example, Ran Hollinger's video on the direct-to-video Scooby-Doo movies, Billiam's video on Bakugan, and many more video essays from the creators like Captain Midnight, Super Eyepatch Wolf, Nuxtaku, Swag Kage, The Game Theories, and so on. I guess you understand my point here. Simply speaking, the effects of the application of this law in its current state would be devastating. This would destroy YouTube and us creators as well. Almost everyone that I love and watch, from Geekdom 101, Totally Not Mark, Anime Balls Deep, Naruto Explained, Swag Kage, The Game Theory, Billiam, the Toku Cast, and pretty much everyone will be affected by this. Looking at the current direction of things, YouTube would be totally destroyed in 2020. Because even if we mark our videos for kids, which clearly they are not, but still, if we do so, then there won't be any comments on the video, no personalized ads, meaning that revenue would be hit very badly, then not going on recommendation feed, no notifications, no playlist additions and watch laters and so on. This is just borderline madness. And that's not all. The FTC will specifically target the creators of the video and sue them. And as a fine for not complying with the COPPA policy, a creator can be charged with $42,000 per video. $42,000. Just think about that for a moment. And let me give you some context in this regard. I started this channel in May 2017. My monetization started in December 2018, and I got my first YouTube paycheck of $107 in September 2019, and now it's November 2019. So if you are telling me that I will need to pay $42,000 for a Tom and Jerry video or a Slugterra video, then I will really have to sell both my kidneys. Or even better, I'd rather just die. I will never be able to pay that amount. This is just messed up situation. At first, you are not supposed to swear on YouTube and keep your stuff family friendly. I have always abided by this rule and have never really sweared on my channel. And now you're telling me that I'm not supposed to be family friendly. What even am I supposed to do now? Please, 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 dear YouTube and FTC and every other federal organization that is there on the planet, please reach on to a better and reasonable settlement. Please. I started this channel because of my love for anime. As a kid, the day I first watched Dragon Ball, everything changed. Man, I miss those days. I was a huge fan of this Japanese series. I was just an ordinary Indian kid who loved to watch this show and who loved to talk about this show. I wanted to talk more about it with other people, like discuss about it, make theories, make analysis, etc., and just simply have fun. That's the main reason why I started this channel. This is the reason why WhyZ came into existence. An 18-year-old guy from a small Indian town made this channel finally. And when I made those videos, I felt a sense of accomplishment. When people from Australia, America, England, Indonesia, and so other countries left comments, left positive comments on my videos, the feeling was surreal. I want to make more anime videos. I want to talk about Goku. I want to talk about Gohan. I want to talk about Naruto, Deku, Senku, and all these anime protagonists. I want to review manga. I want to review anime. I want to review Ghibli movies. And I want to review Shinkai movies, and so on and so forth. This is my passion. This is what I want to do in life. This is something that I've always wanted to do. And after 2 years of hard work, I've finally reached 2500 subscribers. It may take me more than 10 years or so, but I really want to reach that 100,000 subscriber mark. I need that play button. That is my dream. So please don't snatch away that dream from me. I just cannot simply choose to ignore all these things and just mark my anime analysis videos, reviews, and other analysis videos as stuff for kids, even though they are not specifically targeted for kids. This is just outright silly, and this discussion shouldn't even take place in the first place. Also, gaming channels are not safe from this either. I love videos and live streams of Markiplier, PewDiePie, and Jacksepticeye, but I'm pretty sure these guys will suffer as well. This is simply not done, guys. This is not fair, and YouTube won't survive this. Anyway, so this was a pretty long video slash rant. Now, I have something to say to my subscribers and basically anyone who watches this particular video. I have provided a couple of links in the description. Number one, the change.org petition that is trying to counter the unfair things in the COPPA policy. Please read it and sign it. Number two, the link to the official FTC comment page where you can submit your opinions about this issue. Please, 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 please do this. It is really important and we need more people to, spread awareness about it and just go and reach out to them and tell them that what they're doing is wrong. And number three, I will link some more YouTube videos where I think they have really covered this issue very well. Now, I have personally gone to Twitter and contacted to channels that I personally watch, like Geekdom 101, Anime Live Reactions, Naruto Explained, Totally Not Mark, For Never World, and many more. And some of them have replied to me as well. I'm really thankful for that. But still, this problem is far from over. And because this issue is very vaguely worded, so there is a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding going on in the internet right now. That's why we need some official clarifications. Now, what I'd like to request my audience to do is to go and engage with the other anime YouTubers of our country, like Vixer, Dragon Hindi X, Ultimate Hakai, Fing, etc. Talk to them and get the responses. We need more and more people to act right now in order to save this platform. And you can also engage with other bigger YouTubers, bigger Indian YouTubers like Carrie, Guruji, Geeky Ranchit, Ashish, Simon Says, etc. I really believe that they would like to offer some help in this particular issue. And lastly, what about this channel? What about WhyZ? And what about me? Well, guys, I'm very sorry to say, but it seems like I will have to reduce my anime content for a while. I still have a couple of unedited projects left. I'll hold on to them, and I'm even more sad because after my semesters, I was planning to release the follow up to the Gene Deitch Tom and Jerry video, that is the analysis of the Chuck Jones era. But I will probably hold it off until say February or March 2020 to see how matters are back then. I will also reduce the frequency of uploads for a while because anime is the core content of my channel. So without that, I don't think I will be able to, garner much views or something like that. So please bear with me for a while, and also no game related videos. Really sorry about that planned Prince of Persia video series, and even the Studio Ghibli, yeah, the Studio Ghibli marathon will have to wait for a couple of months. Instead, for the next couple of months, I'll try to keep my content busy with those retro film reviews that I've been wondering for a long time now. And even the TV series reviews can be up for a while now. So, lastly, to answer the question of the title, is this the end of anime YouTube? Well, it sort of depends on us. If our petitions, if our requests reaches the FTC soon, then probably we can reach some middle ground. But otherwise, with the current rules in place, this channel and this whole anime YouTube community as a whole will certainly die. And that's a very sad reality. But as always, I'm very happy and thankful for the patience of you guys. Please keep your support. This channel needs it. And I'll try to do more live streams now to keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for everything, guys. Please share this video to raise more awareness and have a good day.